Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 All Boards, No Swords Week 2 Swiss race between Dark Falls and Ellendar. I'm Jess78, here with CD Improv and our tracker, Camion Renakai. CD, how are you this Friday evening?
I am excited, and I only wish it was Monday because that's my actual Friday for me. But I'm looking forward to an amazing race here between Dark Falls and Ellendar. And of course, we've got Camion tracking for us, so everything should go nice and smooth.
Yes, that looks like Dark Falls is hoping that his PC goes smoothly with a PC please behave. So hopefully we see no blue screens of death, no accidental restarts. Hopefully we have a nice smooth match.
I mean, but every so often it's kind of fun, like when somebody's playing on an actual console and it does that like weird plaid square pattern where all of a sudden all the little pixel squares turn into like some form of plaid. It's kind of funny looking.
I guess fun for us, but probably not fun for the runners.
No, I imagine it's a little stressful, or at least I know it's a little stressful having talked to them a couple of times after this has happened. But we are in for what is hopefully going to be a really good match. Ellendar is one of those people who comes back time and time again for all of the tournaments, and Dark Falls is one of our admins, so it's really cool to have these guys matched up against each other for apparently the first time ever.
Which is always interesting to see, right? We have so many tournaments throughout the years and so many matchups, and we can still get people that haven't ever had a match.
Yeah, they were talking about it in the race room, and they were just like, yeah, I don't think we've ever faced each other. So here we go, round one.
Winners find to take any heart at the vanilla start. It's always nice to find early, especially if you're running across that white sword red candle, which is our guaranteed white sword item.
Which we hope we can find before we actually get into level 9. But we're going to find level 2. This is a great level to just kind of go wandering through. It could have really nice free stuff on the floor. We haven't seen any bombs or keys yet, but the items in here are on the floor once you manage to kill things. And this enemy set doesn't look terrible.
No, but unfortunately, nothing easy yet, unless there's something off to this right side. Hey, there's a free traverse.
Yeah, see, that'll be helpful. Oh, and that weird second quest ladder room that we really don't have to deal with very much for right now. It'll be
an actual name for that room. Like, it's not really a moat room per se.
Well, I think they still call it. I think it's just the second quest ladder room. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and get the Triforce out of level 2. It'll be curious to see if this is one of the ones that we started the game with. No, it's not. We have 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Not too shabby, especially 6. I'm glad seeing 6 on the table, because that means we might not have to dig it if the item is somewhere else.
And now I'm really, really just hoping that we have like a ladder in 6 that's blocking the wand off the coast.
So you want the ultimate troll.
I mean, it just seems to be what happens with a lot of these seeds, is you have to find one item to get to another item, to get to another item, to finally get the 3 items you need to finish the game. As Dark Falls is going to go ahead and find level 1, he's going to be able to pirouette this door, thankfully.
It's like this dark purplish palette. It's quite fun.
Yeah, this one's kind of cool, especially with Dark Falls' Wizrobe sprite, because he just kind of like, he blends in with the pattern. He's gonna bounce past all of these terrible things in this NSU room, making really good use of that bubble, and they're both going to find an old man in the way, and we don't have any bombs.
And a moat room to the left. Hopefully that wouldn't be an item room.
Oh, come on. You know you totally... Wand could be in the middle of that too, and I would be perfectly happy. Ellendar is going to go ahead and try to dodge past this Lionel again. Sadly, he's going to take a hit from the sword instead of a hit from the bubble and decide that, well, okay, I think I'm done here in this level 2. Dark Falls makes good use of the bubble to get the whole way across the room and not
amazing.
Yeah, he didn't get eaten by the pancakes, so that's really good.
Now, one more open door. Can you get through there?
Well, we gotta wait for those bubbles to get back here. Come on, bubble.
Right, Death Armos is not the answer today. And this dungeon is just not being friendly with any room with just a free drop on the ground or a free staircase to clip into.
Yeah, we haven't. There's been no bombs. There's been no keys. Like nothing. Not even a free white sword bomb upgrade. Uh-oh, more bubbles. All right, now this could be a slight problem because we're stuck between the pancake and the Lionel, and there's only one bubble, and he's on the other side of the room.
Is stuck between a pancake and a Lionel the new stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, totally. Except for it's sharp and sticky.
It's always a good one.
Well, no, sticky is bad. Sorry, Darkfalls is going to go ahead. He's going to continue exploring as Ellendar finds our Take Any Roads. We've got Death Mountain access, which he's wisely going to go ahead and check this Armos, because, I mean, it's free right now.
Oh, and speaking of free, there's Silver Arrows.
Woohoo!
Why game? Why?
Because it's pretending to be nice so it can then drop a shoe on our head a little bit later. I mean... Alright,
That'd be a pretty big shoe.
Now, was that the raft spot, or was that the top right-hand corner of the map?
Oh gosh, I did not see.
Yeah, see, I always have a hard time deciding if that one's the raft spot or the top right-hand corner of the map, so I usually go down the little ladder so that I can see if I'm hanging off the end. Alright, we've got another one that was vanilla level, is that 3, I believe.
We have Pulse Voice in the overworld, which means they're not in the dungeons.
Alright, Ellendar's gonna go ahead and find his 5th Take Any Heart, which gives him a really amazing shot at being able to pick up that white sword red candle. Again, if and when we manage to find wherever in the world it happens to be.
Speaking of what we're still looking for, it's the blue candle we have not yet found either.
Yes,
Our
thankfully.
Wood sword for all inherent purposes.
Yeah, thankfully that should be in an open cave somewhere. The exception being if it's blocked by the Armos item, but since it was silver arrows, it can't really be blocked by the Armos. There's not really anywhere to put it. And until the most evil thing ever happens and they can actually put enemies on the overworld, and then I will probably retire from Zelda.
You can never retire.
I mean, everybody else seems to, and then they're like, well, I'm gonna unretire for this single race, and then they come back for like a year, and then they retire again. It's a thing. Alright, we got a 45 rupee blue... Ow. 45 rupee blue...
Oh, no.
Candle. Ellendar is doing his best to try to dodge these bunnies, but they are just like, they're faking him out. Looks like he's gonna go ahead, rotate the screen to try to get past them before they get on this side. Does a really good job of it.
Few more open caves on this side, trying to find that white or wood sword blue candle. Nope, not here.
Ooh, 20 small secret, 30 something for the medium secret. That's not bad at all, especially in swordless.
52 large. Come on, 52 large.
Ah, no, that's mean. Come on. That's
Hey, you're
like...
the one advocating for a bunch of blocks.
I'm advocating for things that, you know, we can find a way to get around. Oh dear. As Darkfalls gets pinned in the corner by a herd of blue levers.
Oof, and I believe that was the wooden boomerang on the coast.
Yeah, I don't think we're coming back for that anytime soon. It's just gonna stay there.
Forever alone.
Yeah, I mean, boomerangs are actually really good in swordless, but the fact that it's on the coast behind the ladder item, when that would mean that there's a free boomerang somewhere in one of these dungeons, yeah, we're not going back for it.
Yeah, unless you have to world wrap for some reason and it's forced upon you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does come in handy for stunning Lionels, picking up rupees, gathering up bomb groups so that you can, like, bomb an entire herd of mummies at the exact same time.
Yes, that's one of the craziest things from watching these all boards, no swords tournaments is just the manipulation of patterns and rooms to get those big clusters of enemies. It's just crazy to me.
Well, it wasn't quite 52. We have a 70 large secret. So with a large small, a large medium, and an okay large, we should be fine for money in this seed. With the exception if we end up with the bow as our primary source of damage, because it does get a little expensive at some point.
Yep, and one thing we have not yet seen is how expensive are bombs this seed. We're going to be using a lot of bombs to get through these levels.
Poor Ellendar gets stuck in between a dark nut and a bunny rabbit, and that is not ever a sandwich that you want to be in the middle of, let me tell you. All
Would
right,
that be like?
Go ahead.
Would that be like a peanut butter, dark nut, and I guess hair sandwich?
Oh no. See,
Sorry for ruining your dinner.
I was okay. I was right okay until you mentioned the hair, because that's like one of my pet peeves when it comes to food. Now, the good news for Ellendar, I think that Armos screen, if he can get in there, that was where that 40-something blue candle was. But it's kind of a if he can get in there around all of these enemies. Because I know Darkfall saw it somewhere on this area of the map, but he didn't quite have enough money to go ahead and be able to buy it.
Yep, you're correct.
And Ellendar certainly does. At 108, you haven't found it yet. You find the candle in a shop for 41. I mean, there's no way you say no to that. You just go ahead, go shopping, and then you have a form of a weapon.
Agreed. Because that's the thing, is we're 10 minutes in and nobody has a weapon.
No, we just have, fast reflexes and bunny hugs.
Aw, bunny hugs are so nice.
Yeah, except for in this game. I mean, if you're gonna hug a bunny, oh dear, don't hug the boulders either, because they don't like it. They're meanies. But if you're gonna hug the bunnies, I'd rather hug like the Adirondack Rick cute bunnies that they post in the in the Discord, and not Paul's voice.
Alright, Darkfalls picks up one of those large secrets and knows where that blue candle is. Will he head there first, do you think? Maybe not.
He doesn't have that many open caves left, I don't think. As Ellendar is going to go ahead and find level 7. Now, this is actually really good for a couple of different reasons. He's going to find level 7. He's going to be able to up an A and get off of beep strats, because he was at half of a heart after that the poor boulders clocked him. And maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be free stuff sitting here on the floor. You never know.
And that's a nope, sadly. Once again.
Alright, game. It's okay.
The dungeons are not having it.
We do know where we need to go. We've got level 7, we've got level 1. I mean, all we really, really need are explosives and fire.
Yes, I would love to see Hyrule burnt and bombed to a crisp.
Woohoo!
So I guess with what we know...
Had Ellendar actually checked that cave that he just screen scrolled past?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember seeing him go in there, as Darkfalls checks the cave just to the left of Vanilla level 9, which, you know what, half the time I play Consternation, that's usually where my sword ends up. Ellendar is going to be the first of our runners to make it up here to the waterfall. We're going to find the arrow and cheap meat store.
Say southwest corner for our blue candle white sword item, or wood sword item.
I almost want to say it's going to be this cave, because I thought one of our runners had actually made it down there. Oh, I'm wrong, but look, we found 3 bombs. Woohoo!
Very, very nice. The only bad thing will be, hopefully this is not a rare shop, because it would stink to have to come all the way to the top of the waterfall to refill your bombs each time.
Yeah, since this is the only one we've seen, there's a really good chance that it is. Nope, there you go. We got the candle. I don't know where Dark is.
Oh, level 6.
Yeah, vanilla. Yep. All right, that makes sense. Good luck getting down this staircase. You got to get a lot of things to cooperate here. Darkfalls goes ahead, takes a little bit of damage, and then does a good job of it. And Ellendar is going to find a very pink level 9.
We gotta love those level 9s.
Can I put love in quotation marks? I mean, that's like, it's not as bad as burn your eyes out teal. I have to say that was like the best choice.
Gosh.
That was the best change that Fred has made to the game in a really long time, is to remove that from the color palette. I was so happy. I was like, yay, I can play without my eyes hurting. And yeah, to respond to a comment in chat, yes, it was max price arrows at the store, but thankfully we got silvers for free underneath that Armos item.
Yes, we will not have to spend any of our hard-earned rupees on those arrows. Maybe some meat?
Yeah, maybe meat. Meat blocked stuff is fun.
Oh, yes, it is. I don't know if it was last night or the night before, I was watching a match, and It was so close to having something in 9 meat blocked, and I was here for it.
I just can't. Yeah, Booth and Boom and I were doing a race with I think a meat block, or at least I think that was this week. Ellendar is gonna go heading up this direction. He's gonna bomb a couple of things. You have to imagine he's gonna head over in the direction of the grave, or he's just gonna be like, I'm buying a candle. I have 200 some odd monies. I'm buying this. I have a weapon now.
Yes, and you gotta feel, 14 minutes in, you're just finding your weapon. Gotta feel a little hinky and ready to get going.
Yeah, nice for Ellendar. He's gonna go ahead and find another take any. I think this is his 3rd of 4.
Yep.
And it's going to give him a guaranteed shot at being able to pick up the white sword red candle if and when we manage to figure out where it is. And then these levers are giving him the business. He's just trying to screen scroll. He's just trying to screen scroll, nice and peacefully.
They say no.
Yeah,
they're like, come through us. You must defeat us.
They think he has food. It's like your cats when you walk in the door after a long day of work. They're like, okay, you have to feed us now.
Feed me, human.
Yes, exactly. That is your entire purpose in life. Ellendar is going to go ahead and find level 6. He's going to be able to get at least one. Oh, dear. He's going to be able to get at least one of those doors open. With the keys, the key doors, because the one straight across he can pirouette. Actually, he can get both of those from where
nice.
The dungeon. That's great.
Ooh, we do have. All right. Can he clip in? Come on, Ellendar, you can do it.
Yeah, can he manage to not get hugged by the wizards? It's okay. He's got a couple of hearts, and even though this is quite possibly just the transport staircase, I would give this a couple of tries. As Dark Falls is going to go back into level 2 with his blue candle and his 2 bombs. There were some fairly easy enemies in here, so he should be able to at least clear a couple of these rooms, no problem. Oh, those whiz ropes. So here's where you decide, though. Do you go ahead and try to see if you can bomb a couple of these whiz ropes, given that the only bomb shop we have found is in the middle of nowhere? Or do you maybe try to clear out a couple of the... clear out the other guys. There you go, Ellendar. Good choice.
We can see who the master enemy is in that room. Hope it's not the blue wizzies.
Even if it is, at least getting rid of a couple more of these enemies is going to make this a little bit easier of a clip. So I kind of like putting the time. Well, all right, we missed, but it's okay.
Good try.
We've got a free key on Dark Falls' screen, but he's got to get through a bunch of enemies to be able to get to it, and I think he already used his candle flame, but he's making really good use of these bubbles to bubble rodeo himself into the key.
I gotta tell you, it's the first time I've heard the term bubble rodeo, and I love that.
that is the Seawolf 1. That is him all the way.
All I can picture is like, yeah! Come on, Bubbles!
You got the bubbles. They're mostly annoying, but every so often they can be useful. These whiz ropes are just not giving Ellendar a good pow.
Oh no, and he had the clip!
He's so close.
Sniped!
So close. All right, I think at this point you have to decide whether you're going to keep going and beating your head into this wall, or if you're just going to be like, all right, I'm done. Bye.
Let's try it another time. Come on. Oh, come on. Stay away.
Go, go,
yes!
go. Yay!
There's an item.
Oh, good job, Ellendar. All right, red ring, 6 hearts. We already know that there's whiz ropes in the dungeons, okay? This is really good for Ellendar. This means that he can take a ton of damage compared to Dark Falls. It's really going to help in like the bubble rooms, in the whiz rope rooms. It's going to help him be able to go a little bit faster.
Yep, and since that item was the red ring, we'll say all those attempts are worth it. If it was something that, a heart or something crappy, we probably would have said it wasn't worth it, but totally worth.
Oh, I mean, just the fact that, oh, hey, we're going to find level 6 next. Just the fact that he actually managed to get into that staircase with those blue whiz. Oh, dear, do we have a free staircase in level 6?
Come on. It is transport.
I mean, the game couldn't be that nice twice in a row. I'd be worried. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that he even got into that staircase in itself, even if it was a boomerang, like, at that point, you take it. Because a boomerang this early in the game is still a pretty good, you know, quote-unquote weapon.
True. And the nice thing is, grabbing one of those items on 5 now, we already have the Triforce for 5, so there's potentially no need to go back there.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's in there is, like, a heart on the floor. If he, you know, decides that 6 times 4, whatever that happens to be, because that's what happens with the red ring, is it quadruples the amount of damage you can take, which is like quadrupling your hearts. And it's way too late at night for me to do math, so somebody in chat can do it.
I would say that math was pretty good.
Yeah, I got lost halfway in between, but it's okay. Alright, Ellendar is gonna go ahead. He's finishing up the bombing of West Death Mountain. So far we found 5, we found 6. Now we've got the item out of 5. The item in 6 could still be really useful. Dark Falls is going to decide that he is done for now in level 2.
There was a question in chat about, did Ellendar skip the stair in 6? The one open stair we saw was just a transport.
Yeah, and he decided not to go through it. It kind of makes sense. I didn't really see how bad the enemy set was in level 6, but this makes sense. Dark Falls is going to go ahead and find level 4 over in the other side of the forest.
Alright, what kind of enemy set does this have, I wonder?
Not sure, but he can get the key door open, like this, just by walking off and on the screen.
Always a fun trick.
Yeah, it's always really nice when you have at least more than one choice. We've got some skeletons who do die to a candle flame. You've just got to kind of like pin them a little bit.
Just missed both of them with that bomb. But we do have a staircase.
All right, now we're going to be lucky, or, well, that's a heart. Hearts are good. Dark Falls only has 4 hearts. This 5th heart gives him a really good chance of picking up the white sword red candle if and when we find it.
Any guesses in chat as to where that item will be?
Let's see, there we go. We got another heart here in level 4. So double heart level 4 is going to give Dark Falls a guaranteed shot at picking up that candle, you know, once we figure out where in the world it is.
Where in the world is the red candle?
Ellendar has joined Dark Falls here in level 4. Now he's going to pirouette this key door as well. Or he's just going to decide he's leaving. That works too.
Maybe he's checking the areas around here first. Hey, there's level 3.
Okay, see, I kind of like this. 3 is a small level, unless it's full of really, really evil things. This isn't going to be terrible to dig. These guys we already know die to a single candle flame, so that's awesome.
This is a much more aesthetically pleasing, like, cornflower blue.
Yeah,
versus the burn your eyes out aqua from before.
Yes, I do like this blue. This is one of my favorites. The nice light blue with like the little bit of white. And now both runners are in here, so it's on both sides of the screen.
Yay!
Yay!
Get some high five action.
Woohoo! It kind of reminds me of like what I imagine Greece would look like.
Oh, I can see that. You know, the pictures of like Santorini or Mykonos with the white buildings and the blue roofs.
Yeah, really pretty. The enemy set in here, this is not bad at all. We have a couple of different bomb droppers that do go down to a single candle flame, but it doesn't look like we can make a whole lot of progress. So Ellendar is going to leave. He's going to continue looking for his red candle.
And the bunny says, no, you may not burn this bush.
And the bunny's like, no, this is mine. Go away. I mean, maybe that was the bunny's vacation home.
You never know, and then we're just burning it down and being so inconsiderate.
Well, I mean, there is an alternate history version of The Legend of Zelda where Link is just a punk running around stabbing things with a sword and blowing them up, so, you know. It's alright, Dark Falls is going to go ahead and put some time into clearing this first room here in 3. Since these guys go down to a single candle flame, this makes perfect sense.
I hope it maybe for some bombs off of them too, because Dark Falls is down to 0 bombs.
Yeah, that would definitely be really nice. Sadly, we're going to get shuttered out of the room, but we've only got one left, so we'll see if this is going to drop. Now, it looks like he's
He
going
wants
to
the
try to
banana
get...
key.
He does. He's going to have to wait for this guy to get a little bit closer. There you go.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
Oh, why did that not...
I wonder if maybe somehow he was a pixel off when pressing down and couldn't get through the door.
I don't know. I mean, it looked like he was pressing up against the door at the point where...
It did.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I know that sometimes if you're in a potential push block room, that the push block can actually stop it from letting you banana key, because technically the door doesn't open until you push the block. Alright, Ellendar is gonna find level 8 up here in the top right-hand corner of the map. Dark Falls is gonna get a nice bomb drop off of these guys.
Oh, it's gotta be nice to see that after so long having no bombs now.
Plus, this is only one room into level 3, which is kind of centrally located on this side of the map. It is a lot easier to get here than it is to get to that bomb store up above the waterfall, which I don't think Dark has found yet. So, I mean, in theory, if you're exploring this side of the map and you're like, okay, I need bombs, you can just go back into level 3.
Quite true.
Alright, Ellendar's gonna go in this cave that we missed before, which makes me feel better. It's going to be a small secret, which does bring him within shooting distance of that blue ring, but he's already got a red ring. So
Yeah,
you have to imagine. You have to imagine he's looking for either meat or maybe a quick bomb upgrade in one of these levels.
Yeah, because there's like not much more we need to spend our money on. We already have the silver arrows, so there's no need to buy the wooden arrows.
Yeah, I know, the game was really, really kind. He's gonna go ahead and refill his bombs. And now with Red Ring, he doesn't have to worry as much about walking through these lovely wonderful levers. Now, keys, 70 rupee key, I want to say it's probably our cheap key.
Yep, I wonder if he'll buy any here. Nope.
Looks like he's gonna go ahead and leave. I'm okay with this. It's pretty early in the game. There are a couple of different levels that generally like to give you keys when you go into them, so we still might get some floor drops.
Chat is calling for a big shield purchase.
Yeah, see, I don't know. There are runners who really do enjoy the large shield, and then there are runners who just would rather not have it mess with their clipping. Dark Falls is going to go ahead and get another heart here in level 3. He's going to be able to get past the shutter door. There's a free key. Yeah, go back. Yeah, turn around. There you go. We want that.
It's always funny with the reaction time as you're going in and maybe not seeing a staircase to immediately turn around. It's like, oh, wait, there's something good there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wait, shiny, go around. Go back. You're good. Kind of wondering where our staircase is going to end up being. We also haven't found a map here in level 3.
That is true, and I think we've taken most, if not all, of the open doors.
I'm wondering if it's in the, was this the one with the moat room? As Ellendar is gonna think about going back into level 1, maybe go fill up his health first, finish burning the forest.
Yeah,
But
definitely
say,
to find the red candle first before tackling some of these dungeons would save time.
It would. I'm trying to remember if this is the level that had the moat room kind of above right where you came in. There was a moat room with
oh goodness,
a blue gris, isn't it?
I don't remember which level that was.
Hey, we get a bomb refill. Thank you, game. And then Dark Falls is going to go ahead and use his key to go towards the Triforce, which makes sense. I mean, we got a rupee boss and a push block, so.
Well, there's your
hey! Whoa. Alright, what do we got? What do I think this looks like?
Let's see.
I mean, it looks like somebody from, like, the nose down, as Ellendar wisely goes ahead and takes a potion out of the last take any he has left.
A stapler, and here's our item room.
I could see a stapler, definitely, like one of those big industrial ones, as Dark Falls is going to go ahead and find the ladder here in level 3.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, this is always one of those things. It's like, as a runner, it kind of irks you a little bit to end up going into level 9 without a ladder, because you're just going, even if it feels like a complete ladderless seed, what happens when Zelda's door flies open and it's a Chevy room?
And it's funny, I was about to say, oh no, he left the Triforce, but we started with level 3, so we're all good.
Yeah, we are done in there. You have to imagine, though, that at some point, when Ellendar gets a reusable weapon, he's going to go back into level 3, potentially looking for items.
Yep, with it being one of the smaller dungeons, for sure.
Hey, well, Ellendar's going to find the blue sword wood cave, the blue candle wood sword cave. So many words.
Game's got jokes. It's like, thanks a lot.
I mean, thankfully it was only 45 rupees. I've seen a couple of these with bad money where the candle was like 75 and it was like breaking the bank.
Oops.
Just to be game.
We have a red candle!
Yay! We have a reusable form of offense, one cave away from the blue candle.
And Ellendar's getting all the red things. The red candle, the red ring.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape right now. He's going to be able to use up to two at a time candle flames inside any given room. He can pin things into the wall and, clear things a lot easier than just trying to bomb them and use that single blue candle flame. It looks like he's going to head back to 1, as Dark Falls is going to find another Take Any Heart down in the bottom corner of the map.
I agree with level 1 play. 2 items we're looking for. Hopefully there'll be some good ones.
I'm gonna say magic boomerang, and ow, that hurt a lot. Even though we have the red ring. Now this is a part where that ladder would come in really, really handy for Ellendar, because then you can step off of the NSU room and not get pegged by that sword. How about,
I'm gonna say bow and white sword bomb upgrade.
That is incredibly nice. So I am gonna do the opposite and say, how about raft and blue boomerang? I mean, the blue boomerang, now that we have the red candle, is useful, but it's not, great. And the raft may or may not be useful, depending upon, where stuff and things end up.
Even if it's not useful, it's still a great item.
Very true, because then we can use our favorite emote in chat.
Yes!
Alright, Ellendar's doing a really good job of clearing this NSU room, taking advantage of the bends to be able to candle flame these guys without them killing him.
Is a key for his efforts.
Yeah, see, that's gonna be really useful here, because I don't know that there's another way to go up from this room. But I would imagine Ellendar is gonna check every open door before going through it.
In the blink of an eye, Dark Falls is up to 9 hearts already.
Yeah, this is really good. This actually gives Dark Falls a chance, hi Triforce, at picking up the magical sword bomb upgrade when he eventually finds it. If he eventually finds it.
You never know. It could be buried deep in Death Mountain somewhere.
Well, at some point, he's going to need to find 5 and 6, which will send him back up that direction.
True.
He's trying to set up a Canana key on these gels in level 2.
It's a very good question the old man had. What kind of cheese shop is this?
Stinky cheddar.
Ew.
I mean, it's not good cheddar if it doesn't, kind of smell like feed. Alright, Ellendar is going to go ahead and get his compass here in level 1. Sadly, we already got the Triforce, so...
I love that. After the Triforce, of course.
Yeah, he's looking at his inventory, I think, trying to figure out what it was. He's going to be able to bomb the Aquamentus.
CD, do you see what I see?
See, look, there you go. You've got your favorite item here in level 2.
It's the recorder!
Yay, now we have really fast transportation. This will work out for Dark Falls. He hasn't seen where 5 and 6 are yet, but he'll be able to record to them since we currently have their Triforces in our inventory. He is doing a really good job of dodging those blue levers this time.
2 different things for this level 1 map. I was gonna say a frog, but the other one is not safe for SpeedGaming networks.
I would have just said it was a baby crawling around on the floor, but you know.
Oh yeah!
I mean, yesterday we had one that looked like a guy kneeling on the floor with a cat on his shoulder. Like, you know, cats do. Alright, Ellendar's doing a really good job of clearing the second NSU room to try to get that shutter door open. And
On the left side, blue landmos.
Oh, thank you, Red Ring. He stands a really good chance of being able to, oh, he's trying to clip into the block, but he stands a really good chance of being able to out-damage them, or live long enough to out-damage them, but he's gonna get a really good block clip and just be patient and wait for them to come over.
Yeah, left side blue landmos are one of the worst things, especially if you're low on health. Man, oh man.
And Dark Falls is going to be the first of our runners to pick up the banana off the coast as Ellendar finds the power bracelet in level 1.
Now, I don't believe we found every level yet, have we? Or have we?
I think we actually have, maybe. If we're missing one, I think it was probably going to be 7.
Yes, it's likely that the power bracelet is useless.
Well, I mean, it's still nice to have. You never know. Maybe there's like some really good money or something underneath one of those power bracelet spots. Meanwhile, level 1 is uncharacteristically being kind by giving Ellendar all these extra keys until he gets eaten by a pancake and chooses to up an A instead of using his bombs.
Makes me wonder, after some of these matches, when people get eaten by pancakes, they retaliate by making pancakes and then eating them for dinner?
I think this seems like a really, really good idea.
I agree.
I happen to have, you know, pancakes in the freezer from the last time I made pancakes, so...
Ooh!
Yeah, I was feeling a little bit bored, so I made a nice meringue pancake with absolutely no leavening ingredients in them other than meringue. Really nice and fluffy. Alright, Ellendar is gonna work his way back over here into level 1. There were a couple of rooms, I want to say, up and to the left in this level that he couldn't quite get into.
All I know is so far, we've had pretty good luck with the enemy sets in these dungeons.
That is such a creepy empty room. And then we're gonna have a ladder blocked room here in level 1, sorry. I'm thinking about the ladder. My brain got a little distracted. I would actually try to clear that as much as I could to find out if that's our second item.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Start screen. There's the magical...
Yeah, there we go.
upgrade.
There we go. That's not terrible. If your Dark Falls, you're only 1 heart away from the potentially being able to pick that up.
I believe, wasn't level 9 pretty close to start? Wasn't it along the coast?
Yeah, level 9's along the coast, so you would just have to up. Yep, we did see level 7. Ellendar, I think, accidentally uses his... It's okay, he's got plenty of money. And he's still got 1 potion left, as Dark Falls is going to find level 7. Now, this is going to be slightly difficult without a reusable form of offense. But this boomerang is going to come in handy, because you just stand here, hit these guys in the head with it, wait till they all gather up, and then you can hit them all with a candle flame or a bomb at the same time.
Only bad thing is that he has no bombs, so it has to be candle.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and they don't. Yeah, they said no. They're like, we're not going to die with a single candle flame. Ellendar is going to go ahead and be able to clear this staircase room in level 4 and get his heart.
Now he's 1 away from a potential magical bomb upgrade.
And he knows where it is, so
yes,
you know, this would be kind of good. It's really nice that they were able, that Fred was able to make it so that when you pick up the oh, hi Spiky, what are you doing, Spiky? That's not good. It was really nice that Fred was able to make it so that when you pick up the white sword bomb upgrade or the magical sword bomb upgrade, it refills your bombs to the new next level. It's amazing that that does that now.
Makes it a little bit more even of a strategic, when do I pick those items up if I can.
And remember this lovely and wonderful room in level 3? Well, this is the bomb farm for Dark Falls. He's gonna go ahead, go in and out of this room a couple of different times, taking out these guys with his candle to try and go ahead and farm a bomb drop, which I like. This is quick, it's relatively easy.
And Ellendar's in level 3 now.
Yeah, Ellendar actually didn't see the item in here in level 3, so this is actually good for him. He's gonna be able to find his ladder, and again, it really is weird when you're trying to go into level 9 if you don't have a ladder.
So remember back to the previous tournament, and I think the first race I called was a Chevy Zelda, and Cantaloupe Me did not have the ladder.
Yeah, I think I remember watching a little bit of that one. And then there was another one with, it was Lack Attack and somebody, and it was, Zelda was on the inside of a double moat room, but there was a way to bomb into the center. It just took a while to actually find it.
Ah, okay.
But it was getting to the point where it was like, really? Do we have to go find a ladder now? And yeah, I do kind of agree with Mad Matt in chat. Level 4 does look like at the moment that it is Dig Dugger blocked, at least from what we can tell.
Which makes me a happy person.
It makes me a sad panda because it means Spiky is making really terrible choices again.
He's just trying to protect his turf. Dark Falls in 1, trying to get to this lovely NSU room using boomerang strats.
Now, Dark Falls, unfortunately, oh gosh, this ladder is coming in so handy right now though. Dark Falls, unfortunately, doesn't have that red ring out of level 5, so he has got to be exceptionally careful here not to take a hit from these Lionel beams. Or get eaten by the pancake, because he's only got 2 bombs. 1 bomb left. Alright, Ellendar is on the right path to go find his ladder. It is just down this staircase right here. Plus, the game's gonna be like, well, you know, have some rupees that you don't really need yet.
Dark Falls finds a magical cheese shop.
Yay! I mean, it could be Gorgonzola as well. Gorgonzola is also very delicious.
A relatively close match, which is always fun. Looks like Ellendar's gonna try to get through 4 again without that recorder. Or not.
Yeah, I think he's making the right decision here in trying to go somewhere else. He knows he really can't progress in 4. He hasn't found the map. He's got 6 bombs, so you don't really want to waste those bombing random walls if you can maybe leave, find the recorder, come back, and have an easier time of it. He also knows that 7 and 8 are up in this top corner.
Yes, that's true. We still have our 2 largest dungeons left, which is never fun.
Well, it's at least a little bit more manageable with a red ring, tons of hearts, and that red candle.
Yes, true.
Looks like he's gonna... Okay, now, in theory, he could have actually left the dungeon, walked to the next screen, and then walked back to try and pirouette that bomb wall.
You know, we are suffering from just a complete lack of Wizrobes in this seed. Where are they?
No! No! We don't need... Shh. We don't need to summon the evil things. That is not a great plan.
Whoops!
The runners will not thank you for that one. Especially as we haven't seen... They're both at max money. Alright, we're both at max money. We both don't have a lot of stuff to buy. But we still haven't seen a bomb upgrade anywhere.
At least I didn't say we haven't seen the evil P word yet.
Well, he's going to be waiting for us in level 9. Because I think I remember reading something about these flags, how while the enemy sets were kind of shuffled amongst themselves, that level 9 is still going to be full of Patras because of just how the level 9 enemy set works.
It's true. Chat reminding us that the red ring was guarded by Wizzies.
Yes, it was. Those evil... Oh, Spiky.
Locked into the room.
Well, alright, so Ellendar's like, okay, thanks, game. He did manage to pick up a compass at some point, so this is going to kind of hopefully point him in the right direction. Dark Falls is going to find his Triforce out of level 1, which when he does eventually pick it up will even up the Triforce count.
It had great boomerang strats in that corner of the room using the ladder.
Oh, he got lucky and the little gels rolled down. Thanks, game. We just came from there. We're gonna find Zelda's room in level 8.
There's a level 1 heart.
Which does give Dark Falls a chance to use the power bracelet that he's heading towards here momentarily. It gives him a chance to use that power bracelet on their start screen to maybe pick up the magical sword bomb upgrade. Oh goodness, game. There is nothing like popping out of a transport staircase into the face of pretty much instant death.
Woo! Ellendar barely got out with his life. Half a heart.
Yes. And again, thank you, Red Rig.
Into some slightly friendlier orange landmos.
I mean, these guys are relatively chill, and maybe if he's lucky, they'll drop him a heart. Nah, we got some money we can't pick up. Now, Dark Falls has the ladder here in level 1, and this room can drop, so he's making really good use of the boomerang to go ahead and cluster the enemies.
He skips a key, which is great because he was at 0 keys before that.
And we're going to get another key here on the floor, and here's the good news, we don't have to fight these guys. We just have to sneak past them to bomb a wall. But it looks like we're fighting him anyway. I'm a little curious, maybe he's going for a bomb drop. We've got the floor heart here in this really, really lovely room full of swords and blue people in level 8. Okay. I guess apparently he thought it was a push block room. I mean, it can be a push block room, but it started with a floor item, so...
Yeah, maybe forgot that he grabbed that key on the way in.
Maybe. Ellendar is going to find another staircase here in level 8, does a really clean clip to get in, and oh look, we've got a bow.
And with the silvers already in hand and a full stack of cash, Ellendar's going to be just machine gunning through the rest of this level.
Yeah, he's going to be like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I mean, this makes sense. I like that he's got to be a little bit careful with money because he has cleared a lot of the secrets off the overworld. But 250 rupees, that's going to go a long way.
For sure. Now the only thing outstanding that we need to find is that wand.
Yeah, I mean, Ellendar already knows where 9 is. He knows where all of the rest of his levels are. And that wand would just be the icing on the cake.
That's the map.
Alright, Dark Falls finds the creepy empty room in level 1 with absolutely no enemies in it. I mean, those rooms just bug me because it's like you walk in and you're waiting to be attacked and you're just like, alright, and then nothing happens.
Yeah, these orange landmos are pretty beefy.
Yeah, it's taking a couple of different candle flames to do damage on them, but I don't...
Oh,
dear.
no.
Oh dear, Spiky, you know... That is just the best place for that room, to that turnstile room to be. It's like,
All right.
I'm just gonna put this, you know, where it can't possibly do anything at all. Dark Falls is going to find a set of left side blue landmos here in level 1. And Ellendar is like, alright, I came from that direction. I'm gonna go right, just walk right through these guys and ignore them.
Hey, and there come the arrows.
Yeah, I was wondering if he'd remember that he had actually picked those up. A lot
Dark
of times
Falls does take a death.
A lot of times, since it's the first item that he picked up, like, pretty much forever and a day ago in the game, it's not uncommon for runners to completely forget that they had them in their inventory for a little while.
Or, accidentally buy wood arrows after you've already picked up silvers.
Yep. Or double blue candles. Dark Falls is going to go ahead and get his Triforce here in level 1. I don't believe he saw the floor item and didn't end up somehow getting that power bracelet.
At least we know it's not required. Although, what was the other floor item in 1?
We haven't seen it yet. Neither of the runners have actually fully cleared level 1.
Because that could potentially be a wand.
It really could. It could be something super shiny. Dark Falls is going to go back to his favorite bomb shop here in level 3. Makes really good use of the recorder to get there. Ellendar is going to find and see his Triforce in level 8. Now, those bubbles will actually keep this room clear up until the point where he leaves level 8. So he doesn't have to worry about clearing this room again if he, leaves the Triforce there. But he's going to pick it up.
This gives you a nice health refill.
At level 8 feels a little bit time consuming. So I'm wondering if Ellendar is just going to leave and go to level 7, which is right up here.
Yeah, you still gotta get the Triforce out of there. I like that call.
Though, here's the thing. He knows he needs, or at least he should at this point know that he's going to need a recorder to be able to get any further in level 4. He does need the Triforce in level 4. So I'm wondering if he's then going to turn around. If he finds an item in here and it is not the recorder, I'm wondering if he's going to go ahead and try some of these smaller dungeons first.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he does dig for an item or just grabs the Triforce and then goes immediately to the smaller dungeons first.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to see a map. The enemy set so far is, well, we found your whiz robes. There you go, Jess.
Hello. You were just going to say how friendly the enemy set was.
It didn't look terrible, and then we've got whiz robes. Now, Dark Falls, wisely, this is one of these rooms in Swordless that you kind of want to pay attention to. It is an easy room to clear. It's immediate in the dungeon. It's got your favorite bomb droppers in it, and there's a lot of them. So this is really good to keep in mind when you're playing Swordless so that you're not trying to farm them on the overworld.
Oh, and this will be interesting if this Goma hides something. Oh, just a key.
I mean, we're still early enough in the game that we're happy about keys.
There has been a bomb shop found. It was at the top of the waterfall.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's the only one that we have seen, so it is most likely our rare shop.
Which is sad because it's only 3 rupees for a bomb pack. So it's so cheap, but so far away.
Yeah, there's not even a level nearby that we can whistle to. It is like that in the middle of nowhere. Level 3, we started with the Triforce here. Dark Falls has already got the item, which is the ladder, but we can whistle straight to this screen, so this makes perfect sense to use this to farm bombs.
Yeah, and what's really sad is Dark Falls will try to farm bombs in level 3, got bopped back down to that key door and lost his last key, which is unfortunate.
That is a shame. He does have enough money to buy a key, but I'm trying to remember what the price for the not cheap key was.
Oh gosh, the other cheap key was 70 or so.
Yeah, and it's in the same shop as the bombs. As we find a map here in level 7, I'm gonna say it's an Aaron from Pokemon.
Oh, let's see. What could this be? Like tilting my head on each side to see if I can come up with something different.
It's okay. We're gonna get another key here on the floor for Ellendar. Now, this exploration is actually kind of, well, as long as he doesn't die, this is really good for Dark Falls, because this is kind of pushing him in the direction of, well, we're going back to start. But hopefully he goes back and continues the exploration, because it will push him in the direction of the red candle white sword item, which is just below vanilla level. Is that 5?
You gotta love all those tongue twisters in this tournament.
There are so many words to keep track of.
Chat saying level 7 could look like a key. Maybe the any key could be in this level.
Well, maybe it's the game's way of saying, hey, dig the item out of here and you'll be really happy and not have to worry about any doors for the rest of the game. Alright, Ellendar making really good use of this red candle. He's getting a couple of different bomb drops in here as well. This is not a bad level. The enemy set's nice. He's got the bow for anything that's more beefy than the gorillas.
Oh, true. It was bow blocked for the Triforce here in 7.
Okay,
good point, chat.
We're just gonna hope that Dark Falls ends up digging 8 first and getting his bow, or digs 8 before leaving that area, so we can go back in and finish 7. But first, we really need him to find some form of reusable offense because this is unfortunately slowing him down.
Yeah.
He's going to use his 4 bombs to bomb these spots in Death Mountain. Uses the whistle, which takes him to, I think that one was 6 and 5 was on the other side.
We know 5 has the goods with the red ring.
It does, and with just how much damage that Dark Falls has been taking, especially in that level 1, that red ring would really be a welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Right, Ellendar doesn't have many rooms left in this level 7. This could be... Nope, it's a drop room.
Yeah, with a nice manhandle in it, but we don't actually have to kill him. We can just wander in, take some damage with that red ring, and then leave. But looks like we're going to try to kill him. Fairy's okay. Now, ironically, the bracket stage of the tournament, the flag for remove most open stairs is going to get put back into the game, which is going to somewhat change... Hey, we got our staircase! Which is somewhat going to change item drops in staircase rooms, because that flag can actually have a standing item drop inside of a room that ends up being a transport or a basement staircase.
We found the white sword bomb upgrade. There we go.
All right, there we go. This is good for Ellendar. He can now hold 10 bombs. He's got the item here in level 7. He knows where the Triforce is, and I don't think he's very far away. As Dark Falls finds the staircase that holds the red ring.
All right, Dark Falls, you can do this. Get that clip.
Yeah, you can totally do this. And because Dark Falls is playing with the Wizrobe sprite, his Wizrobes look like little Link.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, they really are. It's great. Come on, Dark Falls, you can do it. All right, Ellendar is going to go ahead and get his Triforce out of level 7. And I'll be curious to see if he automatically goes back into level 8 or if he decides he's going to go to a level that's like 1 or 2.
Oh, almost got it. Trying for the bomb, the bomb clip.
Now, again, if I'm Dark Falls, I think since I don't have... granted, we can get that key door open. But I think I would try a couple more times at least to get into the staircase. Hey, good job, Dark Falls. Now, this red ring, it's not the one, but it is still amazing. This is going to make that level 1 ever so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, I would never sneeze at a red ring, ever.
Well, I mean, especially with that NS... Oh, look at what a pretty color! Especially with that NSU room in that NSU room in 1 that you have to get through.
I gotta say, with the color of that Wizrobe, it just makes me think of Halloween costume Ghost and him running on Hyrule going, woo!
Okay, that'd be fun. Ellendar is back in level 2. Now with the bow, that makes this level a little bit nicer. There were some kind of tanky things in here, and he can just, shoot them and he's done.
Yep, and this will give Ellendar the whistle, the recorder, which is what we need for level 4.
Yes, he doesn't know it, but he chose very, very correctly. Now, with 8 keys, I'm going to be curious to see if he just leaves this room, or is he going to actually take the... Nope, he's been that way. So maybe he's going to try a ladder clip to get into that room on the right?
It's like you're reading his mind.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I just need to see you just need to see his map at this point to figure out what he's actually seen in this level. We got some more blue... Oh, okay. They go down to a single silver arrow, so we're good.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, this is really, really nice. We're gonna get a floor heart here in level 2.
And Ellendar's up to 12 hearts. So, really good shot at getting that magical bomb upgrade.
Yeah, if I'm Ellendar, I think I would save that until right before I go to level 9.
Make sure you enter with full.
Yeah, make sure you're entering with full bombs. But it is still kind of a little bit funny that we haven't seen a bomb upgrade inside of a dungeon yet.
That's true, we haven't.
I mean, level 2 is being all sorts of generous with keys, though. This is great. Uh-oh. I was about to say, do we have a wand? Arrow blocked wand?
I want to say the recorder was off to the left somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close, because I don't remember Darkfall spending as much time here in level 2. Now, it's kind of important to note that this room should never have a floor drop unless it's sitting there when you walk in the door. Alright, there's our map. Level 2 kind of looks like, how about a manta ray?
I was going to say just a cloud.
Yeah, a nice fluffy cloud, as Ellendar is going to go ahead and get his recorder, which means he can go back to level 4, and he can kill the dig dogger that is blocking that shutter.
At this point, maybe the play is to assume wand and 9.
I don't think I could... I would want to go back and check 1. I really would. Darkfalls finally finds the bomb shop up above the waterfall, which I think, having seen what we've seen so far, that this is the only bomb shop.
Yeah, just what a terrible location for it.
Yeah, middle of nowhere and nothing we can whistle to. It's not even near in any road.
Well, that's a map.
Yeah, that does look like, that does kind of look like that was definitely dig dogger blocked, unless, one of those rooms we didn't see was a weird transport staircase.
That bottom right piece is definitely Tetris. Yeah.
Look at your wizard friend!
Please. Wizzy's just the ultimate party pooper.
You know what? I really don't mind, as long as I have, it's not a room with BMOS turrets. I don't mind the oranges as much because they have a pattern, you know? But the blue wizrobes, no.
Agree.
Alright, now you have to imagine Ellendar is just going, okay, please give me a compass, please give me a Triforce. Because he's already found both hearts, because this was double heart level 4.
That's true.
I mean, keys are also acceptable. Darkfalls is going to go ahead, pick up a potion since he is up to 10 hearts. This makes perfect sense. He's now got the red ring, so he's got a lot of health. I really just would hope that he would keep going over towards the grave and pick up his red candle.
I want that so badly for him.
And there's our
compass.
Ooh, it's under a rupee boss, so that's an added bonus.
It's in the segment!
Yay! We get to go find that staircase. Hey, some more arrow money. We're good. Alright, it kind of looks like Dark Falls is heading back in the direction of 8 and 7, kind of wrapping up a couple of these checks that he missed the first time through when he didn't have bombs. And is the transport staircase going to be, it's one of the 2 rooms to the right, 3 rooms to the right of start.
It makes me wonder, we were talking before about the Dig Dogger block, but if you can bomb right, it might not have been Dig Dogger block, potentially.
Well, I mean, we could get to the items without clearing the Dig Dogger. If we could get to the transport staircase, which gets us to the Triforce, then, you know, we kind of didn't have to kill Spiky. He was just in the way.
He was just chilling, and we just disrupted his dinner.
Well, I mean, he chose the wrong side, so it's all his fault. Ellendar is going to get a nice bomb refill off of the orange whiz ropes. He finds the transport staircase, which is going to take him to the room directly next to his Triforce.
It's just chilling.
Oh. Right in the middle of 4 or 5 lovely and wonderful blue whiz ropes, as Dark Falls has used all of his bombs. He's going to retry to refill his bomb pack and whistle possibly back to Death Mountain, as Ellendar gets his Triforce at a level 4 and is now eligible to go into 9. Which is right here.
Alright. We are in the vibrant pink level 9. Question is the wand here?
Magenta.
Magenta.
Very magenta. What? Hey, we got the red candle for Dark Falls! Yes! Thank you!
Oh, it's gotta feel like such a relief.
That makes me feel so much better for him. We're gonna go ahead, we're in level 9, which means we are looking for...
Looking for a roar.
Yay!
First thing
What else?
is, can we find Ganon by listening for him? And if we hear him, he is either north, south, east, or west of the room we are currently in. We're also looking for a shutter door, where if you are in a room that has enemies and you kill them all and the shutter door does not open, there is Zelda. Or, if you have already found Ganon and you enter a room with enemies and the shutter door opens, there she is. But we are also looking for a staircase that potentially holds our wand, because that is the only thing that is going to formally kill Ganon.
Alright, I like that Dark Falls has he's got his reusable offense. He's going back into level 1. He's got 7 bombs, 0 keys, so we're gonna have to hope that the floor item is not on the other side of the key door. As Ellendar finds the first item in level 9, which is the book, and wow, that is a really large level 1.
That is a chunky level 9.
Yeah, sorry, level 9. I was looking at 2 screens at the same time and I was going, wow.
9.
I mean, if I was a math type person, we could do the whole grid thing, but I'm not a math type person.
Looks like 59 rooms.
Thank you kindly, chat.
Alright, and we've already found one of the items in 9, so it's either second item or we're out.
I mean, the exploration is actually really helping too. Kind of surprised we can't bomb up and... Oh, Ellendar uses an arrow to get the bomb pack out of the wall. I was a little worried he wouldn't be able to pick him up.
I'm so used to using the sword to grab those. Like, nope, we don't got one of those here. None of your pokey things.
Alright, if you're Ellendar, you're also at this point clearing these easy rooms, looking for things like key drops, or even better, the compass.
Now that room, I believe, cannot be Zelda because it would be a push block room.
Yeah, he'd have to actually push the block to find out
see,
if it was... Yeah.
Go back and test it, I need to know!
It's okay, it looks like the game is going to force him back into that direction, so we're okay.
Oh, it was the raft in one?
Okay, well, unfortunately, we know this is not going to be very useful. And that's not Zelda. But yay, we got the emote!
You gotta have the Slamu emote.
Now, With this shutter door closing behind him here in level 9, that does mean that this is not an item staircase. Because all that block is going to do is open that door again. Dark
And
Falls is...
power bracelet. Sorry.
Ellendar finds the old man here in level 9, just kind of hanging out, talking about, you know, legal stuffs. Yeah, the rupee bosses are actually really helpful because it's keeping Ellendar at a nice, healthy range for his arrow money.
Once again, level 9, just being super, super nice with his enemy set. It's gotta feel great.
Yeah, it's not whiz robes, there aren't, like, really super beefy things everywhere, and we're gonna go back to the start! Oh.
We got grabbed by a wall master. Gotta love when that happens.
Yep. Dark Falls is gonna go ahead, boomerang the Dig Dogger here in level 4, and then try burning it with the candle. Unfortunately, he's gonna maybe break out the bombs next time? Nope, he got him. There's a
Ellendar's
compass.
gonna grab the compass.
Sadly, it's not an item staircase here in level 9. Oh, we do have a roar, though.
Ooh. So southeast in level 9 is King today.
It would be kind of amusing if the silvers are in the room between Ganon and Zelda.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be, like, the perfect placement for it, especially since we cannot bomb that way.
Here's a staircase. Have we been in this one before?
I don't remember, but since Ellendar isn't throwing himself down it, I'm going to guess we probably have been. And to answer a question in chat, we have not seen any Patras yet. Really good bomb force from Ellendar there. Disco floor! I love this room in 9.
I like the pink and gray combo. It's quite nice looking.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible. We're gonna have some more grabby hands. This may have been the room that Ellendar was trying to clear when he got sent back to start.
And even more monies.
Well, since at the moment our primary source of damage is silver arrows, that's really useful for Ellendar. And we cannot bomb to the princess this way. So either there's a walking path where you go further up and then hang a right, or you're gonna have to find a staircase. Ooh, this is looking more and more like a staircase, possibly, but we'll find out.
Will it be as trolly as some of the level 9s we've seen so far this tournament?
I hope so. Okay, we can finally bomb to the right. Not sure if this is going to be, you know, what we're looking for.
Falls grabbed that compass and finding out we gotta get to that segment in level 4.
Alright, I like that Ellendar is kind of searching around these rooms a little bit more than just going, okay, this isn't a staircase, I'm leaving. He is still looking for the wand, but at the same time, the more, if he does have to leave 9, the more information he goes back in with, the quicker the trip is going to be the second time around.
It looks like we do have a path to Zelda now, which is great.
Yeah,
There's her door.
That's, not a staircase room. Because, I mean, again, silver's above Zelda would have been really rather amusing.
Or, wand above, you mean, yeah?
Yeah, wand above her. Yep. Oh, I was hanging out with Boof yesterday, so everything is now, silver wand.
Oh,
Alright, we've got, we've got a bat room here in level 9. It is a staircase of
Ooh.
some kind. And it's a transport, but we're gonna take it, because we've kind of run out of places to go.
Yeah, you gotta find that second item here. I mean, Oh, well.
Hey, oh, man. It's the room that I wanted the silver
What a
to be
troll!
in. Aw.
Oh, you gotta love the magic staircase to a door that won't open.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping that was going to be silvers, because that would have just been a great location. Alright, Dark Falls is going to find his transport staircase here, level 4.
Nice bomb drop, too.
Yeah, pretty helpful. Well, I guess he was only short 1, but full bombs is good. Now, I'm starting to get a little concerned with his key count. He is down to just 2 keys, but, you know, we might be able to find, you know, one of the items that could be in here is the any key. Oh, you got one
Did you
left.
get it on hands?
Okay, I would check again. There you go. Dark Falls is going to get his Triforce out of level 4 and should be heading to levels 7 and 8 here shortly.
I think here's where it could be, right? Is if Dark Falls finds the wand in the second item in level 8. That could even things up a little bit, but Ellendar has such a huge advantage with that level 9 exploration, knowing where everything is.
And I'm still almost hoping that, let's see, what level have we not found items out of other than 8 and 9? Well, I guess we found them all. Yeah, okay.
6.
We are down to, okay, 6. 6 would be funny.
Yeah, so 1 item in 6, one item in 8, and 1 item in 9.
I mean, I was still kind of hoping that it was going to be in... Oh, look, Patra!
Hey, there he is!
Yeah, we finally found him. Patra, I'm sorry, we didn't actually miss you, though, so we're just going to peace out of that room. And there is a way around the shutter door that is below Patra into what could be a staircase.
Well, this wouldn't be because of the shutter door.
Oh, darn. I forgot about the shutter door for a moment there. Ellendar's gonna go ahead and use his last key. He's gonna get one back because the game is being kind.
Oh, here's a door.
Yeah, I don't think we've been down in this area yet, so there's a chance.
Transport? You gotta think we found nearly all of our transport staircases by now.
Yeah, this is gonna take us... Well, this is actually still a new section of the dungeon we haven't been in yet. I'm gonna be curious to see if Ellendar tries bombing to the left here, as Dark Falls is gonna get shuttered in with this Digdogger, which he can kill.
Just, oh shoot.
Yeah, this is always a fun room to kind of fight him in. Ellendar goes back through this staircase because there are quite a lot of rooms attached to this one that he has not seen yet.
Oh gosh, one more key door. Oh,
there we go.
Alright,
Now
this could be something.
Yeah, this is a potential staircase. Sadly, the game says no. Ellendar is going to try to bomb to the left because we haven't been in the column to his left just yet. Another key. This is actually really good for Ellendar because he's not running completely out of resources.
Yeah, it's always the worst if you have, maybe one check left and run out of whatever you need to get to that check just before it. It's the worst feeling.
Now see, if I'm Ellendar, there's 2 rooms below him here. I think I'm using that key. I mean, you can't bomb into there from pretty much anywhere we've been into yet.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna try to maybe find a way around it. Maybe bomb down here?
Oh, second item in 8 is the blue boomerang.
Oh, we're down to 6 or 9 for that wand.
Okay, I'm now hoping it's in level 6.
For maximum trollage.
I mean, just for fun.
Now this could be a room. And nope, just some bombs.
Yeah, I mean the Bob refill's okay.
Another one. Let's see.
Hey, more boomerangers. We're happy.
We're running out of places that this could be. Nope.
And these two rooms on the bottom left-hand side, those are key blocked from both sides.
Yeah, so you have to use a key to get in there.
And I mean, given what Ellendar has already seen of level 9, I'm using my key to get in, like, right now. But
oh gosh.
Alright, looks like we're going to level 6.
I wanted to check for the magical bomb upgrade right there.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Alright, now thankfully... Oh, Ellendar has not seen the second item in level 1. So he's going to go into level 1, as Dark Falls is going to get his Triforce here in level 8. Now, according to the tracker, Dark Falls did not come across that wand yet in level 8. It looks like he's going to go...
right?
Oh, sorry, yep. He's going to go ahead, he's going to go into level 7, which basically, once he finds the compass in the Triforce room, is going to tell him, hey, turn around, you need to go back into level 8 because that's where your bow is, because other than level 6, he's seen pretty much every item that's outside of level 9.
And luckily level 7 was a pretty, small, easier level this time, so shouldn't take too long to get that information.
And Ellendar, with silvers and the red candle, should be making really quick work of this level 1 here. He's going to find that raft, and he's going to be on his way to level 6 here pretty quickly.
I don't remember where that second item was in 1. I want to say it was in an NSU room?
Yeah, maybe the second NSU room that's a little bit further up near the creepy empty room.
Speaking of, there it is.
I hate
It's my favorite room.
So creepy. There's nothing in there.
Would it be as creepy if we had a different color palette?
No, it's still creepy. Like, I just, empty rooms in the Z1R randomizer are just the weirdest thing, because you're so used to every room trying to kill you. Alright, so Ellendar is going to be rewarded with a surplus of keys, though, which is going to be really useful when he heads into level 6 and potentially back into level 9. I'm wondering if maybe they thought it was Remove Most Open Stairs was already on, because if you walk into this room that Ellendar's in right now, I think as Ellendar is like, okay, I'm out of here. If you walked into that 16 block room and there was a key in the top right hand corner, with Remove Most Open Stairs, that is a dead giveaway that is a staircase.
Oh, interesting.
Ellendar is going to go back into level 8. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. He knows that he's got 8 and he's got 6 at this point.
Yeah, and he explored a pretty good chunk of 8 earlier, so it's the right move based on his knowledge.
And hopefully that boomerang isn't going to take too long to find. And I guess it's going to kind of depend upon Dark Falls making a similar gamble of the wand is going to be a 9, going to 9 and trying to dig it out.
Yeah, that will be interesting. That will be.
Because if Dark goes straight to level 6, deciding he's going to go for a full clear before heading into level 9, he could in fact overtake Ellendar while Ellendar is still trying to find the wand.
Yes, and then all it would take is the right pathing in 9, and it'd be pretty even again.
Yeah, though that is a huge level 9. That's crazy. Yeah, see, Ellendar only has this like chunk of rooms in the middle left though of level 8. So again, I don't dislike this. He did search a lot of this while he was in here before. And I mean, Shape 6 still has the potential to be Shape 6. Granted, though we've seen, yeah, a lot of our other levels have been really big today.
Yeah, I don't remember if we had a map in 6 to see what it looked like.
I don't know that anybody has actually even walked into it. I think they've just whistled to it. I think Ellendar bombed it maybe and walked in, and then they just left. So I don't know that they've even really spent much time in there, but this I want to say is the boomerang staircase.
I think you're right. And Ellendar's gonna be very disappointed. Oh, okay. Chat saying it was the duck-looking map from earlier.
All right, we are on our way back to Howard the Duck. Da 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 da. I'm still really kind of sad that they have not made a Marvel movie for him.
Wait, is he a superhero?
He is somehow affiliated with the Marvel kind of universe. He had like a, they may have cut it, but in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, he was like in one of them.
I was gonna say, if that room right there was the one, it was one room in, that would have been so sad.
All right, so Ellendar is gonna find bomb droppers are really nice. We're gonna find our first mugger room. I guess I missed this when Ellendar found it in level 7 earlier.
Yeah, he took the rupee earlier.
I can't say that I blame him. He had so much money at that point. Oh, really? Okay. Could it be a wand, a bow blocked wand?
Fun one.
I mean, I know K-Tap is always rooting for bow block silvers.
That's one of the greatest things. It's like the, force purchase of the wooden arrows to get your silvers.
Exactly. As Darkfalls is going to go ahead and get his white sword bomb upgrade here in level 7.
And once we find that Triforce, it'll be, where will Darkfalls go next?
I would imagine he'd have to go back to level 8 since it's right next door. He's going to get bopped back into the transport staircase by the helpful whiz robe.
The link robes.
Yes, the linky robes. He's going to make really good use of those bombs and take out the blue whiz robe.
Oh, and perfect find of that compass.
Which is going to point him in the direction of, I think, one room to the left? No, down and, okay, down a little bit. And he just got the news that this is a bow block Triforce. No. But if you're Darkfalls, this is good news. Because this tells you that your bow is outside of level 9 because nothing that blocks a Triforce can be in level 9.
Alright, so let's see, where is he whistling to? It's gotta be... Well, he still has 6 left, too, as far as items.
I kind of like this play. It looks like he's going to level 6. So he doesn't know it yet, but he may have a chance of finding a wand in here. And this is like the most heartbreaking staircase ever. One room in, you see a staircase and you're going, yay! And then you go, no. Evil, evil level.
Oh, there's a bow.
Really? Come on, game.
But Darkfalls does have enough enough rupees could get that bomb upgrade.
Yep, there's always a chance for him. Sadly, Ellendar has been using arrows as his main source of damage. But, it's been worth it because it sped things up a lot. Hi, Triforce we don't need.
Triforce we don't need.
I mean, it's nice, it's shiny, and maybe we'll use it as a health refill on our way into 9, depending on how close it is to the item.
Oh, where is our item?
we are kind of running out of places to look.
Yeah, it's not a very large level 6.
Here's that. Oh, this is a different trolley staircase.
Oh, it just looks very similar. And the 1 and 6.
Okay, so this is really good for Ellendar. He's got the 1. He's back heading on his way back to level 9. This is also kind of good for Dark Falls. Now, it would take a lot for him to get back into the race at this point, but at the very least, he's digging a level that would give him one of the key items that he needs.
Yes, quite true. But yeah, unfortunately, like you said, I think Ellendar has heard Ganon, knows where the princess is, has all of the information necessary, and it should be a pretty decently fast mop-up of level 9 for Ellendar.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a couple of like staircases to take, but this is not horrible.
I really want somebody to go in and check that bomb upgrade.
They're like, no, I'm gonna go win the game.
Right there.
What? No, they're like, nope, sorry, gotta go win the game, Jess. Though Ellendar did make really good use of one of my favorite tricks in the game, where if you go to the fairy fountain in the middle of an up and you up A in the middle of a refill, you go back to your start screen and your health still keeps refilling.
Saves lots of time rather than having to
really
walk from the fairy fountain.
Alright, so we had Ganon's Roar in that room. We're gonna use one of our many keys to get through here.
Well, that was the right path.
Yeah, it looks like that might be the only path, because there was a staircase, I think, above this, maybe.
Alright, we are looking for some wanded bacon.
Ellendar gets a pretty good stun lock on Ganon here.
Oh, just loses them.
Alright, gets that final hit. Now, I want to say he's got to go up, take a staircase, and then kind of do a little bit of shenanigans to get into Zelda's room.
That's about right.
Unless, of course, it's this staircase, and then it's very nice and convenient. Dark Falls, meanwhile, has headed back into level 8 to go get the bow that he knows has to be here. Oh yeah, we had to walk all the way around because we couldn't find a way to bomb to the right.
Right, because then there was that, weird staircase that was a troll right to the locked door as well.
Yeah, it went just right in between the two rooms, basically. Alright, Ellendar is only a couple of rooms away from being able to rescue his princess and end the game.
There's the open door.
Oh look, she brought him a key even.
With an official erased.gg time of 1:31:23, give it up for our winner, Ellendar.
Alright, meanwhile, Dark Falls is still in level 8. He's got to be getting closer and closer to where his bow is going to be found. And welcome and GG, Ellendar.
GG's!
Hey, GG's. That was exhausting.
Yeah, that was quite a seed. Though well done. That was, you played really, really well. And I have to say, getting that red ring with the clip, itemless clip, at the very beginning of the game was awesome.
Was that itemless or did I have a candle?
I don't think you had found your candle yet, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, no, that was
Oh
really
no,
lucky.
I'm sorry. You did have the candle because the Gurias went down to 1 candle flame, but still it was 3 blue whiz robes and three Gurias.
I never, after I killed the first 2 Gurias, and I didn't, it was 1 Guria and 3 blue wizards still, I just thought, oh, the Gurias must all die first. And then in a later dungeon, I found out that it kills 2 Gurias, then all 3 blue wizards, and then the last Guria.
No.
On.
I mean, you still got in there, so that was
I
still,
only died like 5 times. It was fine.
yeah. I mean, well, for a red ring that early in the game, it's totally
Yeah.
worth it. Like,
Yeah, I mean any item in Swordless, like there's very few, like a boomerang I'm gonna be super happy with at that point. The book, like I don't think there's anything that I'm gonna get and I'm gonna be like, maybe a bomb expansion I would have been like,
well, I mean, later on, you still probably would have been happy to see that. Though, resource-wise, this wasn't a terrible seed. The bomb shop was in a highly inconvenient space, though.
Yeah, that was terrible.
yeah, thankfully, just because of the way I ended up routing, I found a couple good opportunities to visit there and then just scummed most of the bombs I needed elsewhere from close to start. Start was a pretty decent spot too, so that was nice.
Yeah, Jess was really hoping you would check the
Magical
magical bomb upgrade.
I was
It was right there.
when I fluted back when I up-A'd back to do 9, my immediate thought was, maybe I should get it. And I'm like, whatever. I don't need bombs. I don't need anything at this point. Also, I'd like to point out that I fluted to 4 and went down. It's just walking 2 screens right. I don't know why I did that.
Well, I mean, it was definitely for swag. Dark Falls has got his bow out of level 8. He's headed back into level 7 to pick up his bow block Triforce.
Oof. Yeah, the bow was a really nice pickup. Also, I was really worried in this seed. The last race that I had in round 1, the red candle was raft blocked.
Yeah, it's kind of turned into a thing where and Dark Falls is actually taking advantage of despawning these blue wizrobes to get through the shutter door here in 7 by killing the Gria. But yeah, it's kind of been funny how many races there have been where the red candle, which is supposed to be put in the white sword cave to make it easier to get, has been blocked by items in level 9.
Yeah, I had 2 more overworld locations to check. I had full cleared everything else when I got my red candle, and I was like, oh, thank God, because like if you like, I could have like I'm perfectly fine. Like, I've done a lot of swordless like with other flags, so like I'm perfectly fine like going in, trying to get an item from 1, trying to get an item from 2, like clearing stuff without the red candle. But like when the red candle is like basically free, it feels so bad to dig dungeons without it.
Yeah, and even with that, you had it relatively early. I want to say Dark Falls didn't get the candle until like an hour 5.
Yeah,
So
he didn't have bombs the first time he was over in the grave area. So he got the blue candle that was the wood sword item, but sadly he was just 1 screen away, but had no bombs in order to get the red candle out of that cave.
Yeah, the blue candle also wasn't in a convenient spot, but thankfully candles were cheap and money was pretty available, so it wasn't too bad to buy one.
Yeah, I was watching your guys' money count, and I'm just like, yeah, when he finds that, he's just gonna buy it. I mean, you had max money for the longest time in this seed, up until the point where you started using silver arrows as your main force of damage.
Yeah, once I got red ring, and I was like pretty much close to cap on money, I was like, I hadn't found the cheap key shop, and I'm like, what do I spend this money on? I don't know.
It's flush with cash.
Eventually I got the bow, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm shooting off 200 rupees, and I think I ended up like close to 30 near the end.
Yep, yeah, you were getting pretty low there.
I made a really dumb mistake. In one of the palaces towards the end, there was a mugger, and I gave him like 40-something rupees when I had 11 hearts. That was it's just instinctual, right? You're like, oh, I have all the money in the world, but it's like, no, I have red ring and 11 hearts. I don't need these.
Yeah, I think that would have probably been, I think 7 was the only one we saw a mugger in.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and I think that mugger was required. I was really nervous. And I felt like this potentially could have cost me, but it ended up being okay. That I had marked 4. I was fairly certain I had tried bombing right from that room in 4, and I had marked 4 as flute blocked.
Oh yeah, we thought it was too until we saw the map.
Yeah, once
and then when I found out it wasn't flute blocked, when I came back in with the book, I was like, oh no, right? If like the wand was somewhere easy, like, I mean, that's it. This seed was a jet seed, right? It turned out none of that was true.
It had the potential to be really friendly, yeah, but Darkfalls did the same thing. He thought 4 was also recorder blocked, and he didn't go back until much later in the game, and then it wasn't until he had found the compass down in the bottom that said the Triforce was in the segment that he even checked those 2 rooms.
Did Darkfalls find the second item in 1?
Raft.
Oh, man. I cleared most of it and then came back and cleared the rest of it and didn't find the item, and I'm like, uh-oh.
It was on the floor, I think, in an NSU room?
Wasn't that first NSU room?
No, there was a second one with the same enemy set, though, a little bit further up somewhere in level 1.
I just sort of assumed it was in that raft block room, or the ladder block room, the first time I was there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
I'll come
actually,
back.
when you were in there, I was like, I kind of wish he would have cleared that so that we could have seen if that was actually the item. Just because the game likes to do that to you so many times, it's like, here, I'm going to put the item in plain sight, but you still can't have it.
Yeah, I mean, there was a room behind it. There was a room behind it, too, so, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like this... If the wand actually was in 9, after all of that digging, I was just gonna...
Well, from what we saw of your map, I think when you left 9, you had a couple of the rooms in the top, but there was that 2-room section down on the bottom left-hand side that's only accessible by a key door on one side and a key door on the other side.
Yeah.
I think that was all about you had left.
Well, my suspicion at that point was that either that item was the magical key or 6 had the magical key.
Okay.
And, well, I mean, I was going to go check, like, the second item and 8 and stuff first, you know. Stuff that I probably should have done before digging out 9. I thought I had cleared more of 9 than I had when I... Because, like, I had found one item, but I wanted to find... My sort of philosophy is that anytime you spend digging out 9 for an item is time well spent, as long as you don't know where Ganon and Zelda is. But as soon as you know where Ganon is and you know where Zelda is, then it's sort of like...
Get out.
Yeah, and I should have gotten out earlier, and I would have probably saved 10 minutes, but I thought I had cleared more of it than I hadn't, so I thought the odds were pretty good, and the enemy set was super nice in 9.
Yeah, it was.
Rupee enemies and bomb enemies and everything died really fast, and I'm like, I guess I'll dig this some more, and it turned out to be totally useless. I mean, I assume at this point, no, I mean, we've checked everything else. It had to have been the magical key.
Yes.
It would have been hilarious if I did spend my one last key
to get the magical key.
To get it, yeah. It was the magical key, and it would have been like, oh, ha 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 ha.
Game's got jokes every time.
Yeah, I was at 10 keys at one point, and I didn't open a door because I went down to 1.
Well, I mean, you know, it ended up working out really well for you in the end. Dark is still searching for... I can't remember where you found the compass. But I think that was what finally kind of pointed you in the right direction in level 9, was finding the compass, but then you couldn't actually get to Zelda without taking the transport staircase?
Yeah, there was a transport staircase that you could walk. There was a big like walk around you can do, and there was a transport that led to Zelda, but I don't think there was a good ground route to it that wasn't basically the same distance as walking to Zelda.
I was cheering for Silvers to be in what ended up being the one-off staircase room that was right between Zelda and Ganon. I was cheering for Silvers to be there. I was like, that would be like just the funniest thing, is if Silvers were right in the middle of the 2 things that you need to finish the game.
Oh, I didn't try bombing up from that room. I wonder if you could have bombed up. Well, that would have saved like 2 minutes of that work.
Yeah, maybe Dark will... Well, we can send psychic vibes to Dark saying, hey, Dark, bomb up in this room.
Yeah, well, I had in the back of my head, like, oh, this is a solid chance Ganon connects up to that room, but I came back to it 20 minutes later, and I was just like, oh, yeah, kill Ganon, get Zelda.
Well, I mean, finish the
game. Making his way over there, getting closer and closer to where Ganon and Zelda are.
I have absolutely lost races when I'm Ganon's dead running on the way to Zelda because I took an inferior route before. So
He's
every
just
little bit of time matters.
He's just found the door into Zelda's room. He's trying to bomb down from the not maze room, the diagonal room. It didn't work. He does. Yeah, you can bomb. Yeah, you can bomb down from this room. This is cool.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, but
when
can
we
you
hear
bomb
him-
into Ganon?
Oh yeah, can you bomb down again from?
No.
Ah, rude game.
Wah, wah,
Alright.
wah.
Well, I mean, he knows the general direction he's got to go in, so that part's good at least.
The thing that honestly saved me in terms of finding Ganon was when I got grabbed by that wall master.
Oh, yes, you got handed. That's right.
I was so like that room could have been an item room, and I would have been so upset if I looped all the way back to that room and found out that that was the second item.
Well, I mean, at the very least, though, it wasn't going to end up being Wand or Silvers, so... Not Wand, Wand. Sorry, it wasn't going to end up being Wand. It's been a long day. Oh, no, you can't bomb Lux out of that room either. Well,
bombing.
Yeah.
Wow. Basically the only route to where Zelda is the one I took, I guess, where you just walk around the whole.
Yeah, that's
through the middle.
Totally... And Dark Falls gets the wonderful news that it links to the room that's directly next to you.
Such a troll.
Yes, but this is sending him back in the right direction of the staircase that he doesn't know he's looking for. He's gonna get a lucky bomb drop, because he was down to a single bomb, so that's helpful. And I think he's just gonna keep walking to the left here, because none of this is like, it's not gonna let him bomb down for a while.
Yeah, there's a whole corridor where you like can't bomb down at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a really kind of convoluted path there in the end.
Yeah, and he did not find the book yet, so no map to know where to bomb or where potentially to bomb.
Alright, this is going to help, though. This is a door that leads down. This is the, disco floor, and then he's going to hang a right from here.
There we go.
He's going to go. This is, I think, is this, we got the grabby hands room.
This is the room you got grabbed in, right, Ellendar?
No, I got grabbed all the way at the top, one room south of that little
okay.
standalone room.
Oh. See, I thought it was that one, too, but...
Which sort of sucks when you get pulled back to start from basically the furthest point in the dungeon from the start.
Dark Falls is down to one bomb.
Yeah, thankfully there's a lot of bomb-dropping enemies here in this level 9. Why do I keep saying level 1? Hey, there's the compass, which is going to give us the information we already know, and a lucky bomb drop. Yay!
There's a bomb hole.
Hey, there's our path to Ganon. Awesome.
Let's get some bacon.
Can we wrap it around like a cheeseburger?
If you want to.
I mean, bacon cheeseburgers are amazing.
Is this where I admit I don't like bacon?
It's okay. You can totally admit you don't like bacon. And then
Like-
we'll just give it to all the people who can still eat it, because I can't.
Oh, yes. Like, I'll take the sausage or like some nice breakfast ham.
Oh, I definitely could go for ham steak. Alright, Dark Falls does a really good job of taking out Ganon, and I'm gonna be curious if he checks this staircase. He's gonna find a slightly quicker path back to Zelda. As at this point, like, having to walk that entire way is kind of sad.
Well, I don't think that was the one that led to Zelda, because I took that one.
There was one that I thought that you had taken one that would taken you like 3 or 4 rooms away, but I've been
Nope.
up since 6 o'clock this morning, and my brain is slowly turning to jello.
I thought the same thing that Dark Falls did there. I thought that one was the one that led to Zelda. And then I took it. It took me like 2 rooms away on the same path. And I'm like, you know.
That's close enough.
You know, it saved like 10 seconds. It's okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
The last
catch up.
one. Thank goodness. Oh, wrong way! Oh no! Almost there, so close!
All right, he's within shouting distance.
Zelda, come home! Or I guess Ganon, come home!
Yay! And there we go with a race time, GG time of 1:48.58. Dark Falls is going to rescue Ganon.
GG's Dark Falls. Get your congrats out in chat. And Dark Falls is in chat saying, lame seed is lame.
Yeah, sadly, Dark can't join us for a voice interview, but we are thankful that he was able to hang out here and chat with us for a couple of minutes. Yeah, that level 1, I have to say that level 1 was evil, but we were kind of for the longest time rooting for Juan to be in there just to make that dig so much nicer.
And shading the red candle. Yeah, unfortunately, Dark, you had the red candle decently late in the seed compared to Ellendar, so that was quite unfortunate for not having a repeatable offense.
I mean, it was one bomb away, and I don't think at that point that either of you had that many bombs, because bomb traps just weren't that plentiful. Darkfall saying he last location the candle outside of the raft and power bracelet spots.
Yep, and Ellendar responding 2 spots left on Death Mountain. So it was nearly a full clear overworld for both our runners, which you gotta love seeing from an entertainment perspective.
Yes, in this case, chat totally won. Like,
yes,
we totally won out. It was a really good race. There were lots of, guessing and intrigue and all that good stuff. Plus, we got to play Name That Shape quite a few times.
Oh yes.
But I think in the end, the difference, one of the main differences really early on was the fact that Ellendar was able to get that red ring so early in the game, which let him hang in there for some of those levels with like the beefy Lionels and the bubble rooms and things like that. So it was a very, very lucky find, but it was amazing.
Yes. Yeah, but overall, I think it was a really fun and great match to watch, so GG's to you both.
I'll just, it is kind of starting to get a little bit late here on the East Coast. Well, for those on the East Coast and even Central Time Zone, we do still have one race that I want to say should be starting here in a minute or two, or has just started.
Yes, it'll be on this channel.
I'm a sock, so we definitely should wrap up then.
Yes, we got to get Shaddy and Boof and Boom in here, and Camion's going to stick around and pull a double header on tracking duty.
Yay, Camion. So I'll just say thank you very much to the runners. GG's, guys. That was a great race. Thank you, Jess, for jumping in for comms tonight, and thank you for Cami and Renikai hitting all those buttons and being awesome in the background.
And CD yourself, thank you also for being awesome. Always fun to comm with you, and everybody stick around. Like CD said, another race tonight, and plenty of races coming this weekend on the SpeedGaming Family Network, so keep your eyes peeled.
Have a good night.
Good night!